welcome to Trucking Along with Kearsey. That's me, your positive voice in trucking. I was so sick last week. I really was. Like, I had a lot of time on the load, and I said, all right, I am going to take time to make some videos, and I had this whole plan, and I had somebody that I wanted to try to bring on the StreamYard and do an interview, and I got so sick, I swear I had food poisoning, because I don't usually get sick, not like this, and it just was terrible. And that's something that I will say, people make fun of me about working in a mega carrier, but when I called Prime and I said, I'm not safe to drive, I can't keep anything down. I mean, I know this is probably too much information, but I felt sick. I got a headache on Thursday night. And Friday, I only drove about 300 miles and then I stopped. And I said, oh, I feel nauseous. I'm going to park at a rest area. And I want it to be near a restroom. I thought, well, if I just sleep it off, then maybe everything will be better. And I took a couple of ibuprofen and I went to sleep. Well, when I woke up 10 hours later, I had almost 400 miles left to drive on my load, and I didn't feel better. And I just kind of drove. I got to 50 miles before the stop, and I had to stop the truck in this wide turnoff area and just get out and get sick all over the road. Sorry guys, true. And after 10 minutes I was like, you know what, that actually made my stomach feel better, so I'll go deliver this load. But I had another stop on it. So after I delivered, and you want to talk about, this is stuff people don't talk about, okay? So you might as well hear it. Yes, it's gross, I'm sorry, but, I was laying in the bed and in the dock, and just as I start to fall asleep, they start rocking the trailer, and the whole truck is rocking. Now, what I should have done, knowing I was sick, I should have dropped the trailer and disconnected it. It just didn't even come into my head because I just really didn't feel well. And my concentration wasn't really working well. I knew after this I have to go park. So the rocking upset my stomach. So then I go into the trucks, into the driver's lounge, and I was like, all right, I'm just going to stay in here. Well, then I start to feel sick, and I was like, man, there's one bathroom, like a unisex, just the room where you lock yourself. There's no stalls. So I'm waiting for this guy. This guy is in the bathroom for over an hour, and I'm sitting here saying, okay, do I want to just puke on the floor? Do I want to go back out to my truck with the seasickness? Then they finish, and because it was the middle of the night, I had to drive 70 miles to go find a TA. Luckily, there was one spot that was right by the front door, and so I think by the time I wound up parking, it was about 6 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock, something like that. So I was like, well, I don't really have to leave till the next morning. Now, but I needed to leave by the next morning to make the load the afternoon. So I waited all day to see if I was going to feel better. I didn't feel better by 9 o'clock at night. So I called up dispatch and I said, yo, you need to come pick this up. I'm giving you plenty of time because I don't want to wait till the last minute. I want to give you time to find somebody to do this, but there's no way I could do this. So they said, well, we'll try to find somebody that has an empty trailer for you so that you don't have a load. Well, they wound up finding somebody that had a load that didn't have to deliver for 2 more days. So it gave me the opportunity to sit there and try to feel better. And I was going to go try to get a hotel room, but the truth of the matter is that to me, it would have been more trouble at the time for me to try to pack stuff and pack my CPAP and stuff like that. And you need your shower bag and you need clothes, and to pack all that, grab an Uber to go down the street. I wasn't feeling it. So I stayed in my truck, and like I said, it was right outside the front door. I wound up taking a shower. That was a TA in Lexington, Virginia. I took a shower and I get in and there's no hot water. So showers 2 and 3 at that particular TA don't work properly, and they know it. So I go back and I complain, and I was like, there's no hot water. And they were like, oh, we're sorry. And they give me another one. So I was like taking like 2-3 showers a day. I have that many points at TA. And, it made me feel better. It calmed me down. Unfortunately, there's an IHOP there. IHOP doesn't even sell soup. So I was buying the chicken noodle soup from the shelves there that was like a chunky, real big one for like $5, because that's how much these stores rip us off. But, like I said, I get bashed for working in a mega carrier, but if I worked at a smaller company, they might have told me to run that load. And instead I got 10-4, hope you feel better. We're sending somebody out. And they had somebody there within 2 hours. So I was able to not... Oh, and then the person parked his truck and dropped the trailer right next to a hole. So here I am, like, feeling weak and groggy and everything. And I stepped down out of the truck and I twisted my ankle. And when I kind of pulled my shoulder too, trying not to fall. So what winds up happening? I had frozen hot dogs from the freezer wrapped around my ankle to try to take the swelling down. Pumping ibuprofen down my throat to try to take care of the shoulder. That's just life out here on the road. But I wasn't bothered. Turn off my phone, turn off the Qualcomm, and that's it. So, I did actually consider going to the hospital. I start feeling really bad like Thursday and Friday, and I had said if I didn't feel better by Monday, I was going to go to the hospital. But luckily, Monday morning, I was holding stuff down, so not COVID, nothing serious. I just think I ate something that was probably bad and didn't know it. I eat a lot of tuna out here on the road, and sometimes mayonnaise isn't always as cold as it should be. Have you ever been sick out here on the road? Let me know down below. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I hope to see you out here. Truck along. Bye.